Time to check in with meteorologist Thomas Giwoy, who will be here in just a second. And Thomas, it is Black Friday. We know shoppers are heading out the door. It looked cold out there from Curtis's live shot. What can you tell us?
Well, it's definitely a cold start to this Black Friday morning. So anybody that's getting ready to head out the door, probably a good idea to have an extra layer, possibly two, simply because it is so cold outside. We got plenty of spots this morning, waking up with temperatures in the 20s. Even St. George is around the freezing mark. But our There For You headlines this morning include high pressure that's going to be gradually returning. And that's going to mean a gradual warming trend with dry skies, and unfortunately in the valleys, especially in northern Utah, going to have inversions set up, and that's going to lead to not the greatest air quality as we move into this upcoming weekend. And then as we move into next week, is there any relief in sight? That's the question. We might be hard-pressed to find some of that relief, but we'll talk more about that coming up in your 7-day forecast in just a minute or two. But here's a look at the bigger picture right now, where we're looking at relatively quiet conditions across the state. Actually have a good amount of cloud coverage in northwestern Utah and northeastern Nevada. There's a weak impulse of energy that's moving into the Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, that's really not going to be able to make its way towards us. There could be a tiny chance for a high elevation snow shower up around Bear Lake, but other than that, we're looking at dry skies today and actually a good amount of sunshine as well. In the meantime, here's the view from Southern Utah University in Cedar City, where it's a quiet start to the morning, still awaiting sunrise, and should be a pretty sunrise across the state. And then in Park City Mountain, got a good amount of cloud coverage around, but you can still see the twinkling stars through the clouds, and that's just a beautiful view, and I just love the snow there on the mountain to contrast with those twinkling stars. Your Black Friday forecast in Salt Lake City starting off in the 20s, so have that extra layer, maybe a puffer jacket needed this morning. At 11 o'clock this morning, going to be hazy with sunshine, with temperatures climbing eventually to around 40 degrees. Then we'll see a daytime high in the middle 40s in Salt Lake City, which is very seasonal for this time of year. But as we start to see those inversions take shape, we're going to be looking at moderate air quality along the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, Box Elder, and also into Tuella County. Meanwhile, for the Uinta Basin, looking at good air quality today. That could change as quickly as tomorrow. Your regional forecast will see a daytime high of 46 degrees in Salt Lake City. We'll go ahead and zoom things in here. In Park City, going to be very close to Salt Lake City when it comes to a daytime high today at 45 degrees, and down in Eureka, a daytime high of 42. In central Utah, a daytime high of 45 degrees in Fillmore, 47 in East Carbon, and 44 degrees in Vernal. Then in southern Utah, a daytime high of 47 degrees in Bryce Canyon. Going to be a great day if you want to go for a hike down at Bryce Canyon. Also Zion National Park as well. And we'll see a daytime high of 60 degrees in St. George. As we begin your FUTURECAST, you can see that little weak impulse of energy just to our north this afternoon, but you'll notice that's really not going to be able to make its way here because high pressure that is going to be taking charge of our weather as we go through this weekend. That'll mean a gradual warming trend and dry skies that will be persisting. In St. George, we get low 60s today, upper 60s by the early start of next week. Even could get close to 70 degrees next Tuesday and Wednesday. Along the Wasatch Front, middle 40s today, upper 20s tonight. We get hazy sunshine that's going to be continuing through the weekend into early next week, as daytime highs will be around the 50-degree mark, as morning lows will be near freezing.